So what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. I hope you guys are very much doing okay. Well, firstly, I want to say happy birthday to Nigeria President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is celebrating his 71st birthday. But apparently, there have been some controversies concerning his birth, his date of birth. Some are saying it's like 80 to 81 years old, but he is claiming 71. And meanwhile, apparently, his first child is 61 years old. So, well, I can't really confirm that news, but happy birthday to Nigeria President-elect. And concerning when he will be sworn in as the next Nigeria president, you know, there have been some rumors. A lot of people believe that it will be impossible for Tinubu to be sworn in as the next Nigeria president because Peter Obi is in court, and because INEC rigged the election, and Peter Obi didn't get the 25% in Abuja, and because Tinubu didn't get the 25% in Abuja, and so many other factors as well. They believe that Tinubu won't be sworn in as the next Nigeria president by President Muhammadu Buhari. But guess what? According to federal government, they said nothing on earth will stop the swearing in of Tinubu as the next Nigeria president. Not even the court cases. Not even the court cases. So according to the headline, they said court cases would not stop handover to Tinubu and Shetima, federal government. So the chairman of the transition committee, Boss Mustafa, stated this when he spoke to newsmen in Abuja on Monday, March 28. He said the committee has been active and the refurbishment of office for the president and the vice president-elect has been completed. The facility of the Defense House is ready. Security personnel of the Department of State Service and the Nigeria Police Force has also been deployed to the president and the vice president-elect. Protocol officers have also been assigned to both the president-elect and the vice president-elect from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all the National Intelligence Agency. The transition process is on course and all efforts are being made to ensure that it is smooth. On May 29, there would be a peaceful formal transfer of power to the new president. All litigation, whether resolved or not resolved, will not in any way stop the process. The Security Committee has the responsibility to ensure that nothing happens to truncate the transition process. Nigeria are very law-abiding people. Whoever has stole an election, there are provided avenues for those people to make whatever legal inquiry they want to make. But the process will continue on. Well, the process will continue. That's it. Nothing will stop it. Nothing at all will stop the process. The process will still continue. Well, this process is supposed to continue except if the court said, you know what, no transition of power. There is no president-elect. Stop. So let's watch the process. Let's just sit down and relax and watch the process. We do not even need to argue. No. As Nigerians, we are supposed to relax. We have done our path. Let us relax, sit down, and allow the process to go on. And speaking of INEC, there is this particular woman who has been hailed a hero of our time, a returning INEC officer in Abia State, a professor Usually, someone make joke of us, an actor from Ghana, Van Vika make joke of Nigeria. He said, Ghana professors are respected and look up to. The Nigeria professor, her name is Professor Inena Oti. You know, in this life, it depends on what you want people to remember you for. It's either people will cry for you, people will shame you, and people will rejoice on your behalf. And what kind of human being do you want to be remembered for? Remembered for one of the worst people on earth who rigged the election, who deprived people of their rights. Remembered, is that the kind of legacy? But people do not care about legacy if there's money involved. But those people, those politicians, those INEC officers, they already have money. They have done one or two illegal means to have money. They already have money, but they want to acquire more. And by doing so, they will deprive you and I of our fundamental human rights. Check out this woman now. She's being praised in Abia State. They are carrying her like an egg. This is the kind of woman. Oh God! Just imagine the kind of joys they rejoice. And she said they came with their intimidation. It didn't work for her. They came with offering money to her. She didn't collect. They came with threats. She didn't work. Like it didn't work on her. She announced the right person that won the Abia State governorship elections. And now she's being hailed hero in Abia State. What kind of person do you want to be remembered for? And already, a businessman already gave her a brand new Jeep. A brand new tier leather Jeep. And obviously, she'll get appointment from the governor. Because this woman single-handedly gave mandate to the present governor. When against all odds, why can't you? Well, I join in rejoicing and appreciating this woman, Inena Uti. God will continue to reward you for standing and doing the right thing. Then, we talked about this Igbo versus Yoruba, majorly in Lagos. And firstly, talking about Tinubu swearing in, Buhari said he doesn't want to waste. Buhari said he doesn't want to spend an extra day in office after May 9. So let's listen to what Peter Obi has to say concerning when he tried to make references to Scotland concerning Igbo versus Yoruba fight. Peter Obi said a 37-year-old Hamza Yusuf is said to become Scotland's first minister, having won the neatly contested SNP leadership contest. Born of Pakistan parents who immigrate to Scotland in the 60s, Yusuf is from ethnical minority and a Muslim. In an organized democracy like Scotland, character, competence, capacity, and compassion rather than ethnicity and religion form the basis on which credible leaders are voted into power. A lesson for Nigeria. I have always maintained that Nigerians must rise above ethnicity, religion, and sectarian politics in matters of governance, and that the leadership selection process must be strictly based on character, competence, capacity, and compassion. Only then shall our democracy flourish and our society progress. As Nigerians, we must strive for a leadership with character, competence, capacity, credibility, and commitment. You know, when it comes to Nigeria politics, let us be completely honest. You know, they say God do not interfere. Do not interfere when there is democracy, where human beings, where citizens choose their leaders. They do not interfere. But what about if those people never choose their leader? What of if they choose their leader, but the leader that they choose wasn't given to them? Is that not robbery? So, should God not interfere? God do not interfere when we choose our leaders, but we choose leader. You as an horrible person decided to change that leader. So God should interfere because there is no longer democracy. There's no democracy there again. God should interfere because there is no longer democracy. Well, guys, Scotland, a Pakistan. Let me say a Pakistan man who his parents migrate to Scotland want to become the first prime minister. First prime minister. Because of democracy. So moving forward, I want to let's check out what a very popular actress, a Yoruba actress for Luke, is angry. She's angry. She said, "What happened to our value system?"
This is a pandemic that people are not taking cognizance of. When we have people, youth that would stay on the social media and be writing all sorts of things about the elderly. Anu yi ma ṣe mí, anu wa ma ṣe mí. All in the bid of pé I support party kan, I support party kan. We have lost our values. We have lost our values. In the next years to come, àwọn ọmọ mama ta àwọn òbí wọn nípa ni. Àwọn ọmọ.
This woman needs to keep quiet. She said we have lost our value, the youth. We do not respect leaders, all because of the name of party. Abba. We were so calm, respectful, and we waited for our leaders to show good example. When our leaders became armed robbers, thieves, our professors, our accountants, our head of states, our ministers, our governors, they are all criminals. Majority of them are criminals. So we should still be respecting. This is exactly the brainwash. Our parents brainwashed us. That's why we are where we are today, because we cannot fight for our rights. We are so divided because our parents let us know that no matter what a leader do to you, no matter what your senior do to you, respect. In fact, if you want to even explain yourself, they will say, keep quiet there, do not talk. Keep quiet. That's what they do. Keep quiet, don't talk. While your elders are talking, and meanwhile that elder is talking the most harsh lies. They say, keep quiet, do not talk. Keep quiet, do not talk. Keep quiet, do not talk. Come on, man. And now you are saying they do not have respect. Let them show good example. They should show good example. Let them start by respecting us, because we have respected them. Let us start now by saying, okay, you know what? We're going to respect you, youth, by not stealing your future. We're going to respect you, youth, by providing what we are supposed to provide. If your father do not provide food at home, if your parents do not provide food at home, do not give you nothing, you hustle all your life, what right do your parents have to demand respect from you or to demand anything from you? It's simple logic. So actress, I beg you need to calm the hell down and keep your mouth shut. Meanwhile, Daniel Rega has this to say. He said, you can't be talking about stolen mandate and criticizing the INEC, but at the same time defending cyber criminals. That's silly. If you all wage war against Yahoo boys, the way you do with corrupt politicians, Nigeria problem would significantly reduce. Snitch on Yahoo boys, you know. He says snitch on Yahoo boys, you know. And they're also EFCC as well. If they spend more time they are using it in going after Yahoo boys and trying to arrest Yahoo boys, if they spend it on politicians who are looting, I think Nigeria will be so much better. So thank you guys for watching. Support again, Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Catch you next time. Peace.